Good morning, my darlings. This is Naama Sagal Karis, and this is Thoughtful Thursdays, episode 1. I have had a few days to recover from the wonderful experience of the Project Inspire Body and Soul Retreat, and I have to tell you, it was deeply meaningful and life-changing for me to be able to speak on stage in front of 600 people and share my Jewish journey story. After I finished speaking and was able to move about the cabin, so to speak, um, many women approached me and thanked me for speaking. And the number one message that was conveyed to me by all these brilliant women is that they needed to hear it. They needed to hear my inspirational story. They needed to hear the positive. They needed it in their minds and their hearts. I've had some time to think about it, and I've shared it with people, and I've even had a less than stellar response from someone on social media who I thought was my friend to the event. It's made me think. It's made me really think. And the number one message that I wanted to convey in these videos every week, today is the first one, and this message is universal. So I hope you listen to this, and I hope you replay it as often as you need to. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. I repeat, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Every single woman that I met over last weekend is brilliant and kind and devoted and passionate and smart and genuine. And unfortunately, there is a seed of doubt inside each and every one of them for a plethora of reasons. They somehow doubt their greatness. They somehow doubt that they are important and valuable. They somehow doubt their sanity. They doubt their worth. I'm here to tell you there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Period. There is nothing wrong with you. I'm a life coach, and I like to remind people when I coach one-on-one for communication and partnerships that the collection of atoms that has been assembled to build the cells of your body has never been assembled in this order, in this fashion, ever before in the history of the universe. And it will never be assembled in this way ever again. The amount of events that had to occur in order will never be duplicated. It's impossible. In other words, every decision that has ever been made before you were born, and every decision you've made since you were born, cannot be duplicated because of all the events that came before. And that means that every single atom that makes you who you are is unique in its formation. It means you are singularly unique amongst all of creation. You are an endangered species. There's never been anyone like you, and there will never be anyone like you. It's statistically impossible. And our incredible Creator did that on purpose. You were formed anatomically, atomically, cellularly, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, on purpose. Exactly in this moment in time. What you bring to the table in this reality is not only impossible to duplicate, that's a given, it's undeniable in its value, because what you bring to the table, no one has ever brought to the table before, and no one will ever bring to the table. Does this mean that everything is perfect? No. But you are exactly where you are supposed to be. You are exactly who you are supposed to be in this moment. There is nothing wrong with you. And that doesn't mean our goal is not to elevate our souls. It doesn't mean our goal is not to reach out multiple times a day to our incredible Creator and to be in a state of gratitude all the time so that we can receive more messages and more blessings. Of course, we are. That's also true. It can be two true things at the same time. But what it does mean is that your worth is static. I'll say that again. Your worth is static. You have always been infinitely valuable to our Creator, to this world. And that has never changed. It will never change. There is nothing that you can do in this reality that will ever impact or lower your value. Your value is static. It might impact your soul's journey. It might impact the trajectory of your destiny in this living, breathing body that you have. But your worth, your value is static. It doesn't change. There is nothing wrong with you. So I'm going to tell you a little story. At the Shabbaton, at the Body and Soul Retreat, my very first Shabbaton, I was there in New Jersey. We were getting ready for Havdalah, and the room was chock-a-block full of women, just shoulder to shoulder, sparkle and beauty and hair and smiles, and it was beautiful. One young woman in her teens had been connecting with me throughout the day, and she sat beside me as we were listening to the music. In that moment, I felt a message from Ruach HaKodesh, an inspirational message, and I knew I had to give it to her. So, of course, I did. I looked over at her and I said, "You need to know something. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you." And she bursted into tears. And I said, "You are just like a Cuisinart." And she went, "What? What do you mean a Cuisinart?" I said, "You know what a Cuisinart is, right? A food processor." She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Have you ever gotten a brand new food processor and you don't exactly know how it works?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, so if you get a brand new food processor and you don't know how it works and it doesn't do what you want it to do you get mad at the food processor?" "No, you read the manual." If you are not sure who and what you are, you just need time to read your manual about yourself. You don't blame yourself because there's nothing wrong with you. And it might take you days, weeks, months, years, maybe even a lifetime to get what's in this manual. Fine. The truth is, you may not even fully understand the whole manual over the course of your life. Fine. But I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with you. You just need time to learn who and what you are. You were formed exactly as you were supposed to be. And there will never be anyone else on this earth who is perfectly suited for the destiny that you were put in front of. I love you all. I am so grateful to have been able to speak to you. Please feel free to like and share this video. Again, my name is Naama Segal-Karras. I'm a life coach, communication coach, and I specialize in partnerships. I'm a public speaker, and I would love to visit your community virtually or in person and share my story and my near-death experience and how it impacted my relationship with Hashem. Have an incredible day and a Shabbat Shalom. Peace.